Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Winners Don't Use Drugs, presented by Engage Gaming, episode 147.
And crystal clear
Clarity. I'm Darius, and I'm level 50.
Yeah, not level 50.
With Steven. What level you at?
Not 50.
Okay. Nolan, how you feeling?
Level 63, I don't know.
Okay, cool. Nolan's leveled up in the game. He ain't playing.
Yeah.
How about you, Zach? How you doing?
I'm actually level 50.
See? With me, because he playing at the same time.
There you go.
We synchronized.
But what the hell you been doing?
Steven, I've been in a dark corner with the TV on, playing Red
Bro,
Metaphor.
you gotta get a life, man.
I don't have one.
Golly.
Okay? Literally, I'll be on
I
FaceTime.
can't even enjoy games with my friends because they want to fucking turbo play the game. Okay.
Why did you insult me? I think one of them would have sufficed. You didn't have to both.
Well, I needed. That's the emotions I was feeling at the time.
No, I think I
You
hit
don't
her.
need to insult and yell at him.
Yeah.
You can do one or the other.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, but so what level are you actually?
I think 43 for real.
Fuck, might as well be 50. I'm level 18.
But listen, so first and foremost,
You know, you could be there too if you didn't doom scroll on TikTok and YouTube.
Hey, bro, shut the fuck up. Okay,
Don't have me hard.
so look,
don't come at me with the truth.
so Friday evening. Well, first of all, I was playing I hadn't played the past 3 days. So this was where
So you hadn't played the past 3 days. You still?
I stopped at. Yeah, I hadn't played since Tuesday. Like I didn't play Tuesday. Monday was the last day I played. I've been playing Diablo season 4. Whatever it is.
So let me ask you this: how many hours you got in the game?
Probably the same. No, I probably got. I think I like 35, 36 hours.
That's not bad.
No, it's like there's some really cool things about Metaphor that are clearly I'm pretty sure people didn't like this in Persona. But one of the things is you can pretty much beat each of the main dungeons in a day.
Right.
And in Persona, there was a couple of them that you kind of could, but most of them you had to they made you stop somewhere and then go back and then stop somewhere. With this, you kind of don't have to. In the main dungeons, because let's be honest, I'm going to play too much. So for the main part of the stories, I'm usually at least a few levels ahead. So some of the random, the overworld battles that you do, if you're a certain level over the certain enemies, you don't actually fight them. If you sneak attack them, you just kill them and get the XP or any items. So what'll happen is in the main story stuff, I'm killing most of the regular enemies and only the little the floor bosses I'm having to fight. So, but you're getting all the XP, so I'm still getting the XP and leveling up. So you end up just kind of snowballing. Now the side missions, you're going to need to make sure you pick the right ones in the right order because some of them you're not ready for that they let you get to. But it's just, I get home and I play for 4 hours and then go to sleep and then get up the next day and go to work.
God.
And then on the weekend, Saturday was bad. I ain't do nothing.
For real.
Yeah, I went and got groceries at 10 a.m. because I'm an adult now.
10 a.m. groceries.
Yes. Okay. There was nobody there but me and old ladies. They were very nice. One lady asked me to get some water off the thing for her.
Oh,
I felt great. I felt like I did the greatest deed ever. And then I played video games because there was some domestic disturbance outside, and that's not none of my business.
Cool. Let me just put these headphones on.
Yeah, let me zone out. And I told you that I knew about her.
I didn't bring up the bitch. You brought up the hoe.
Nobody went to jail, just a little violence. But anyway, so yeah, I've been playing way too much.
Golly, bro, I can't.
But to Zach's point,
I've been playing it every day.
for real,
How much?
Yup.
like every day.
Like, in hours, what would you average hours?
Actual playing the game, not time that you say on your little thing down there, because I know you just stood around. While you
doing
got to a town and you was like, "That's cool, I'm in a new town," but hold on, let me check my phone.
I've been probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
And you're home from what, 4:30, and you go to bed probably around 10:30.
We don't need to know all this information, okay?
We need to know less about each other.
So that's 4 hours of doom scrolling.
Well, I gotta be
We
informed.
gotta get something to eat.
I gotta get something to eat.
That's fair.
I gotta take a shower. I gotta just when I come home,
You gotta decompress.
I gotta decompress. I can't just jump into it.
No, I you gotta give yourself a little time. I eat a nana or something like that, get my electrolytes back up.
I haven't been playing every day.
I know you haven't, but we know.
I didn't
But
play
take your time and enjoy it. I think people should.
No, because whenever somebody else beats it, then I kind of lose interest. I don't know why.
that's why.
Because I feel like we're experiencing something together, and then when it's over with somebody else, it's like, oh.
Yeah, but that means that you should want to try to finish it before them, right?
I don't want to rush it.
I understand it, but see, you not playing Dragon Age though.
That's true. You got
Dragon Age comes out like
you got a lot more games to play tonight.
Yeah, it comes out in a week.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, see, and ain't neither one of y'all getting it, and Zach was never gonna get it.
I'll get it eventually.
I won't.
I know you won't.
I
I
might.
want to finish Zelda.
How's that
Before
going?
Brothership comes out.
See, and I gotta finish Dragon Age before Brothership.
I got to finish Master Phantasm before Brothership.
Yeah,
Are we all going to play Brothership?
I mean, we know at least 3 of us is gonna get it.
I probably won't.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. That's
It looks
so
good, though.
Nolan. I'm not gonna get it. You guys can play that one.
No, it looks good though.
Yeah. How's Zelda though? You getting close?
I know I've passed the halfway point.
How do you know?
There's like a big like climax in the middle of the game, I think.
That was intentional too.
You did that on purpose, man.
Could say like turning point, plot twist.
Yeah, there's a big story moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. and I
There's a
think-
big plot twist coming up for you too. I don't know when because I don't know where you at.
Think I'm climax.
You might not though. You might not because you know how Persona does.
No, I'm like I'm basically at the end date of the calamity. I'm like the day after that.
You talking about like the first
Yeah.
you can go do stuff.
No, I'm like at the end of the deadline.
That's what I'm saying. Like the first like you got this amount of time to do stuff, and then that's the first deadline, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. What month you in?
What month am I in, bro? I don't know.
Okay, well, because they do the date on there. I'm sure if they had a date on Zach, he would know what month he was in.
No, he wouldn't. You might know what season he's in,
But he's at halfway point. We know he's at the halfway point.
but it could be like
I'm
3/4
past
point.
halfway.
Yeah, a little bit.
It could be the 3/4 point.
If I had to put a percent on, I'm probably around 60%.
See,
I've been playing a lot of Throne and Liberty, so I've
You
been
have?
playing Zelda when I'm not playing Throne and Liberty.
How you liking that though?
Throne and Liberty has been fantastic. There is a pay to win part. Obviously, we're not doing that. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. He
But
did. Next week
It's,
we'll check.
it's not ruining the game per se. Like we can still compete, but it's been fun.
Well, I hope it is successful. I don't know what the requirements for them to consider it a success, but it seems like at least from everything I'm seeing, like from like social media and streams and all that stuff, like it's hanging in there.
Yeah, and it's funny because so Amazon published it over here in the States, which is weird that they keep publishing these Korean MMOs.
Because one of them gonna hit Zach.
Yeah, I mean, Lost. I feel like Lost.
They
Ark
already
did well.
made MMOs.
Lost Ark did his thing. I mean, what's Carla still doing this thing?
New World.
Yeah, New World's still doing this
Just
thing.
lost
But
some
no,
Xbox.
the reason I brought that up is like people like it's funny like the day before the New World expansion came out, people kept on saying, "Oh, this game's about to die tomorrow." It's thriving still. So
No, they're too different.
yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, they have some similar mechanics, but they're very different still.
Like if New World had a different setting, I'd probably be all up in that.
What are y'all doing? like he knew he was like,
I'm surprised you haven't played Throne and Liberty because isn't that like the setting you like?
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of Korean MMOs.
What is it
It's
about
not-
Korean MMOs
not
that you don't
going-
like?
we're not nobody's judging you, bro. We're just asking you to
Like,
go
what's the
deeper.
mechanic that you don't like? That
Well,
Korean
no, I
MMOs
just
have?
they all feel the same to me.
Oh, how many have you played?
I played quite a few. First of all, I don't like the attitude that's coming. That's coming from you right now. Okay, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not that enthused about them.
Well, he prefers a certain type.
I think they can be really good. I'm not in the mood to play it. I made a character though, so that was kind of cool. And I played for like 10 minutes and then I stopped.
You got past the prologue and stuff.
The tutorial is a very poor representation of how fun the game is.
So I was playing the tutorial and then they were talking and then the words on the screen didn't match what they said and I was like, okay.
Hey, but you know what though? I 100% respect it because if it's a thing that when it hits you, doesn't matter. Like it's as soon as it's like, oh yeah, I can't.
But see, and like it wouldn't matter if it was like a word that didn't matter. Like they said the in the text, but they didn't say it in talking. But it was like the name of a town. Name of the town was completely different from what they said and what they showed on the screen. I was like,
really?
Yeah. And I was like,
the tutorial is just not. It's not good.
Also,
I thought that was kind of fun.
Now, I also kind of did some of the tutorial like months before,
Yeah.
so I kind of have to force myself to get through it because.
Oh yeah, so it didn't carry over, right?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'd have to force myself to get through it. I think I would probably enjoy it if I got past that part.
Yeah, once you get past the tutorial, and I feel because High started playing with us.
I saw that.
It took him a long time to get through the tutorial.
Because it's not like super short. Like
it's not super long though.
Yeah, it feels
just
like
more.
it.
It takes probably if you go through it and you know what you're doing, it'll probably take you 20 minutes to do. But for someone that doesn't know what they're doing, it probably take about an hour max.
I think I played it for an hour and a half.
But it's just not. I don't think it teaches you some of the mechanics of the game, but it's not very. To me, it's not very engaging.
No.
And it doesn't show you the things that the game does very well with. So.
I've been watching Jonathan play it when y'all playing, and keep saying like, it does look fun
when it's all of them because it just I was like I want to play with people, but not these people. So I just was like,
I mean, I see Jonathan going through dungeons by himself or with other people.
He be grinding though.
He does be grinding. I mean, that's what he does. He comes home and plays Throne of Liberty. No, there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that's what he does.
Sometimes you imply things the way you say.
Well, I didn't mean if there was any.
He's gonna listen. This
implication
is
to what I said.
I
I didn't mean anything about it.
Very insulting what you said about me.
I promise. I didn't mean anything.
No. What you been playing, Nolan? Taxis.
That's so Nolan.
That's so Nolan.
I know I played something. Oh, I tried to start playing Spider-Man 2.
Nice.
When I saw that it was coming on PC, I was like, I haven't played that game.
You have it for your PS5, right?
I do.
Yeah.
It was like the first game I bought for it. It came with the PS5.
Oh, you got the Spider-Man one?
No, that's right. Yeah, I did get the Spider-Man. Well, it came with Spider-Man and Miles Morales.
Oh, okay.
I got Spider-Man 2 for Christmas. And apparently, my last game save was New Year's Eve. Was apparently the last time I played the game. And I saw the save was at like 10:53 on New Year's Eve, which probably meant I went to bed right after that. So I probably wasn't even.
You can't stay up at least 12 o'clock.
He ain't even hit the countdown. He was
Golly,
I web swing. Go ahead and cut it off.
I mean, you right there. You might as well.
But I was like, dang, it's been that long since I played it. So I saw it was coming out on PC, and I was like, oh, I need to go and play that. So I did play that for like a couple of hours the other night.
Okay, that's good.
But other than that, nothing.
It's wild to me that game came out as long ago as it did.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
It's only been a year, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's been a year.
but it just felt like when Spider-Man 1 came out, right? Like it felt like it came out and it was like it's here and it's a thing.
It was a huge deal.
And then
the
like
second one just kind of came and went.
well, like Miles Morales, it was like, oh, this is
Miles
pretty.
Morales was really
this is pretty good. Okay, then they announced Spider-Man 2 and it's like, oh, this is gonna be. And it came out and it got a lot of praise. It sold a lot of copies, but then it was just like.
It was also in a year where there's a fuckload.
Yeah, it was kind of stacked.
It came out in a stacked year, and it was on the PS5, so not a lot of folks could get it.
Let me ask you this: do you think because we were working at the shop that Spider-Man seems like it made a bigger impact than Spider-Man 2? Because I know at the shop, Spider-Man 1 was like that's one of the highest played games we had.
Well, no, I mean it was, but I was just thinking that from a like. Penetrating the conversation of games at the time, like how like the staying power of it, like people still because like I saw so many like photo modes with Spider-Man 1, so many pictures being taken and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even before the PC version was announced, it was just like, look how crazy this game is. Look at all the stuff you could do, all the costumes and all that stuff. Miles Morales came out and it was like, okay, some more of the same, but it didn't stay around as long. But the game wasn't as long. Like the expectation behind it wasn't really the same. Spider-Man 2, on the other hand, was like, look, man, that Miles Morales thing was just a teaser of what we can do. Here's the real one. Like, here's the real full use of the PS5. And it was like, okay, it came out, and the reception was great. Again, it sold pretty well, but the conversation around it didn't last as long.
You got to play it on the PS5 Pro.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, my bad. Okay, because then I can really
appreciate the swinging through New York and
the leaves will look so much better on that tree.
Yeah,
the foliage. You know what?
Foliage. Last
week you said something about metaphor. Don't worry about that. And you talking about like some of the visuals. Yeah, you right. You talking about trees, bro? I was like, that treated like it's on Xenogears. Damn. Like there's some background areas, some not necessarily like important. Like it's not important at all. Like really, I know y'all not paying attention to this. It's in the corner of the shop.
I'm looking,
and it's like I'm like, hey, the camera just caught it at the right angle.
I'm looking right at it.
I was like, bro, it's got to be like what, 19 polygons in there?
I can count them.
I can see each one of the polygons.
But it's not a detriment to the game, but it's just something you can kind of notice. And it's not. I'm almost positive. Oh, I know the budget wasn't near amount the same as a Persona game. So.
Not at all. Yeah, you're not getting that. That's not even. You're not even getting Shin Megami Tensei money. You getting like, you getting like one of them side games. Like it'll say Shin Megami Tensei, but like it ain't gonna be a picture anybody recognizable. It might be like I think Jack Frost is like just in the corner. Like, you want it?
Hey, I'm here.
You can get it. This a game now.
I'm in it, right?
But yeah, no. I mean, the other thing that now makes it when I play the game a little weirder is somebody was like, "Hey, so did they make the humans in the game just like biblically accurate versions of like angels?" And it's like,
do they get more and more?
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable now.
I don't know what's going on.
Too many extra eyes and faces and stuff on things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only gonna get weirder as you play.
Okay, I gotta expect that.
Yeah. Put your face on the rock, man.
Yeah, I bet it gets bigger, don't it? Does
it? It's good. It's good.
People have no idea what we're talking about unless you actually. You gotta.
I know there's at least 3 people that's gonna listen to this that's gonna be like, I kind of want to play Metaphor. They make it seem kind of fun, but it is one of them you gotta wait your turn games.
Yeah, you do gotta wait your turn.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta wait your turn.
Sometimes you get fucked. You gotta wait a lot of turns.
And then you can retry the fight because you did bad.
I do like that though.
The retry battle?
Yeah, the retry battle. Yeah, let me go.
You can't get all the trophies when you do that, right?
Why?
I don't know, bro. Who cares?
Well,
Who cares if you couldn't?
Well, I mean, maybe I want to try to get all the trophies.
Do you? I've never once heard you talk about trophies.
I got all the trophies in Uden Chronicles Rising, and I got
every trophy in it.
Yeah.
Oh, and okay, yeah.
No, not in Chronicles.
Okay.
And then I got most of the trophies in Astrobot.
Okay.
And I wanted to go back and platinum it.
Those are the only 2 games.
Well, okay. Well, they count.
Sure, they do.
No, I'm saying like, do you? I don't.
How
think
many games do you have on your trophy list that where you've gotten more than 50% of the trophies?
Not a lot.
The 2 that you just listed?
Huh?
Just the 2 that you listed?
No, it's probably more than that. I have to look and see.
Let go Batman.
Maybe, I don't know.
You can get a lot of trophies real quick in those.
No, the Back to the Future games. Remember those?
Yeah, he was killing those.
Oh yeah,
Telltale.
Yeah, the Telltale ones. You got
That's gonna
a lot
be like
of trophies
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it might be.
It might be.
I have no idea. You might be right.
Yeah, you might be right.
I can't dispute that.
Bro, I saw somebody tweet that out there. It was like, hey, man, would y'all be shocked if the Indiana Jones game is like a Telltale game?
It's like, no. At this rate, I would not.
But what I mean is, I don't like having to replay a game just to get a trophy. I like to be able to
100% one time through. I mean that would be ideal if you're gonna do it. But it's Metaphor is still a Persona team type of game, which means that a lot of times they want you to play it twice.
Yeah, oh yeah,
like because the relationship stuff.
Yeah,
like
max out your
I be trying, but I'd be like, hey man, one of y'all, it's 3 people's things is up. I can only go talk to one person, so.
Well, it takes a long time for those kingly virtues to raise up.
Yes, yeah. Well, I feel like it's easier to get because one, it's not 10 anymore; it's 8.
Is it 8 or 5?
Yeah, it's only 8 for the the relationship stuff.
Oh yeah, the relationship.
It's only 8 now instead of 10, so that makes it a little easier because trying to get somebody to 10, bro, it'd be like 8 through 10. I gotta go out hang out with you and eat sushi like 7 times.
Bro, for what?
I'm trying to get the items.
I got no benefit from this.
So,
Are you remembering to go poop?
that ain't a thing that you gotta do, is it?
Yeah, apparently you get extra achievements for doing it.
Huh?
Are you making that up right now?
No, I just saw an article. I was just looking for other things to talk about.
For metaphor?
Yeah.
You gotta go poop?
I mean, there's some like bathroom like places you can go. I didn't know
I didn't know there was a bathroom.
you get a bathroom eventually. So yeah, gotta bring your rank up and then you get indoor plumbing.
Oh, okay. So it's like real life.
Oh yeah. Trust me, the people at the bottom,
They're at the bottom.
bud. They make that very apparent in that game. They're like, hey, you want to talk about a caste system? Most of y'all have nothing. Okay,
Yeah, we could take a dump on the street.
No, I'm not doing that. Even in the video game, I don't think I could take a deuce in the street.
Yeah, it says Metaphor Razzle has some big rewards for players who remember to use the bathroom.
Maybe they're talking about real life.
Be like your car when you drive too long.
Yeah.
Hey man, you can take a break.
Oh, like you scrolling TikTok too long?
Does it tell you to take a break?
Oh yeah, it'll tell you. Well, not. It'll be like a video shows up. Say, hey man, like you've been scrolling for a while.
This tweet says, in Metaphor, if you take a shit in the Gauntlet Runner on a day divisible by 5, you get free luck stat increase.
But this motherfucker gotta be lying. But,
No.
but it could also be.
No, I bet that's true. I'm gonna try that later.
Why is it a day divisible by 5?
I don't know.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, it makes sense. It don't make sense, but it makes sense.
So that means
So
5,
do it tomorrow.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, in the game, my bad. In the game, no.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I was gonna do it tonight.
But today's not a day divisible by 5.
You talking about in the game? The dates in the game.
Oh, the in-game date. Okay, I got it. But still,
But what if you did
This ain't
take?
Metal Gear Solid.
What if you did take a like real life? If you took a dump on the day divisible by 5, you like whatever luck stat you had did increase
But it's not working for me.
because you're not doing them. I want you to go back. I want you to add up all the days that you took a dump on the day divisible by 5.
Every day that was divisible by 5 this year, I took a dump.
Well, it's gotta be it's gotta be a substantial one.
Every day. I can assure you, huge deucer.
Oh, she may have done the banger yet.
It's his fault. Talking about people taking dumps. Now, come on now. I
I'm
can't
sure
be.
you didn't bring that up.
Banger of the week. Banger of the week. Banger of the week. Banger of the week.
Bang, 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 bang.
Introduce it.
Okay. Today's banger of the week is Metroid Dread for the Nintendo Switch.
For the Nintendo.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Okay.
we'll get to that.
Hey man, I didn't play this game. I'm gonna
I
admit
played
that.
it. I played it vicariously.
I didn't play this game.
What?
But
What?
I watched.
What?
I lived through Zachary Caldillo as he played this game.
This game's scary, bro.
Bro, you're fucking doxing me.
Dude,
This game is scary, Nolan.
scary.
It is scary.
I don't know if it's scary.
It's a creepy.
Jump
But-
scare.
I don't know. Anyway,
I was talking to somebody yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah,
Metroid's
it was
a horror
yesterday.
game.
And they said that, was it yesterday or was it Retrofest? I can't remember.
That's a pretty big gap.
Fusion, when they were a kid, they played Fusion and it scared them.
It should be.
Fusion. I can
And
see a scare.
When they
I can see a
played
kid being
Metroid
scared about that.
Dread and the Emmys, it gave them nostalgia of that scary feeling.
Yeah, because that thing's like
It's literally in the name, bro. It's dread.
dread.
You dread
It gives
it.
a feeling of dread.
Yeah, and it really does a good job of that, I think.
Yeah.
So this one, the Metroid Dread was my first Metroid.
I'm about to say it was your first one, right?
Yeah.
Because I know. I mean, y'all probably heard me talk about it when you were streaming that PS5 game with the girl that kept dying.
With William Dafoe.
No.
No, I kept dying.
That was a guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, kept knocking me upside my head with a wrench.
The PS5 one. It was like a launch game on
Returnal?
PS5. Return.
Oh yeah, I died a lot.
And you remember I kept saying, "Man, this makes me want a new Metroid game so bad." And I know I had a conversation with Zach.
Yeah, we talked about it.
conversation with Zach about, God, if I could just get another 2D Metroid game. But Metroid Prime 4 was in the works at the time, so I was good. And
This
then
came out of nowhere.
Then that direct came out, and they were like, so the news came out that that Bandai Namco and Nintendo were like splitting on Metal Gear Solid 4 because they were working on Metroid Prime 4.
Wait, when did this happen?
Yeah. They were working on Metroid Prime 4 originally. Apparently, they brought what they had to Nintendo, and Nintendo went, no.
We'll get the Prime team back together.
No thanks. We're just gonna go get the American guys again. It's like that must have sucked. Those guys must have felt so bad because they were probably like, so here's what we got. It's like, ugh.
They probably thought they was like, hey man, this might be other M.
Maybe not. They could have taken what they were working on and maybe they could have repurposed it to something else.
You talking about what Namco said when they got rejected?
Yeah,
they didn't come out with nothing, bro. They canceled that game. His tax wrote off.
No,
I don't know that.
But yeah. Retro at the time was working on, I think, Donkey Kong, whatever Donkey Kong game came out on Switch.
The
Frozen Country.
Yeah.
Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze, there you go. I think they were working on that at the time.
I appreciate that.
So they were like, hey, look, we got this going on. We can't even get started on this until like 22 or something like that. So it was like, well, and then that direct came out, and I still remember the second. I'm sitting in front of my computer, I'm watching that thing, and the guy comes out and he's like, hey, so Metro Prime 4 is not anytime soon. Sorry about that, but here's this. And I was like, here's this.
I thought it was going to be Metro Prime Hunters too.
Oh, gosh.
That ran through my mind.
Switch and the mobility.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Or even a pinball game for that matter.
Hey, don't do that.
Metro Pinball too?
But they start showing it, and I'm just like losing it. Like, what? They made a new 2D. So the 3D one I was already excited about, but I really wanted the new 2D game.
People have been asking about it for a while.
I thought I would never see one of those again. And oh my God, they showed Dread, and I was like, oh, I cannot wait. I'm pretty sure I came and probably talked all y'all ears off about it. Could not wait. I mean, there hadn't been a 2D Metroid since what?
No.
Fusion? No. Zero Mission? No. So
Other M.
For y'all some sickos.
Other M was kind of a hybrid, but
what was the one they remade on 3DS?
That's right. Yeah. Samus
Returns?
Yeah.
Returns, which was a remake of 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I had already played through that game. And when I found out that the folks that made that one were making this one, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. Because I thought Samus Returns, when I heard it was being made by some team in Spain, I was like, well, I hope they at least capture the essence of the series, because that game changes 2 a lot. Mm-hmm. But when I played it, I felt like, man, these guys really understand the series, and I remember thinking, man, they should just get these guys to make the next game. And then, sure enough, Mercury's theme was announced as the developer of Dread, and I was like, it couldn't have been done better.
They're in my head.
It's everything I wanted. It's literally everything I wanted. So then, of course, the game came out, and it was like, what? It was about 4 months before it came out when they announced it.
Yeah.
It was like
a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
What we want.
I think they announced it in June, and it came out that August.
Was it August or September?
September.
It was like right before. It wasn't in October, but it was like right before.
It was right before October. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
And yeah, it was. I mean, this game was everything I wanted in a new 2D game. I mean, it kind of finishes out her story, kind of, sort of, which makes me wonder, because Mercury Steam is working on something, but it's not. It turns out it's not another 2D Metroid game. It's some other game they're making with.
Did Mercury Steam make Castlevania games?
Yeah, they make the Lords of
Or the Shadow games?
Shadow games. Yeah. So,
But
I mean, the first one's good.
But yeah, I love this game. I love every second of it.
I really enjoy watching Zach play through it for 2 reasons. One, it's an incredible game.
Right.
But it being Zach's first Metroid, and he was streaming, like I really enjoyed that whole, like, I'll be waiting. Like, yeah, Zach said he's gonna start playing Metroid again, so I can see what happened next.
It was really cool because I pretty much watched. I think I watched most of it. A lot of it I watched him while he was playing it.
Yeah.
That just seeing them struggle with the bosses and stuff like that. It's like, oh man, these some really good bosses.
I didn't really struggle with any of them except for the last.
I'm about to say, I think the only stream I saw of him playing it was when he played the final boss. Yeah,
that last one was.
And nobody fucking helped me.
and you actually did.
I did it the hardest.
You did
way
stuff
possible.
I didn't even think to do. I was like, oh man, that would have made it way easier. Had I known certain things.
Was stuck on the last boss for
Yeah.
3-4 hours.
Yeah,
It was a while.
it was.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, but look,
Because I
you
was
sweated
doing
it out though.
Because I was doing it incorrectly. It's why it took so long.
You did it right because it's still
Still
right.
wrong.
You
certain
win.
things. Yeah, certain. But you figured out a way to destroy that little sun attack that he did. I didn't know. I didn't know you could even do that. I just sat there. It was like well, I'm just gonna get hit now.
I'm just gonna take damage
Well,
right
see, Zach
now.
did that a bunch of times, and he's like, "Bro, it's got to be."
That's gotta be a way to avoid that.
But I was like doing like the weakest attack on him. And that's
Yes,
why
I was
that's what it
screaming. I remember screaming at the monitor, "Why are you not using missiles or something like that?"
Could have just like typed it, and I would have been like,
Well, no, I didn't want to tell you how to play the game.
Let me see you suffer.
Yeah,
Well, I don't. I'm not a backseat gamer, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't.
I just
yeah,
want to
don't-
give encouragement.
I try not to do that.
Exactly. Like, I just want to give you
They could have
encouragement.
said, just try using missiles.
That's all you could have said.
Well,
And
like certain
I
points.
see you, Nolan.
But then
I get it.
when because I think you used a super bomb or something to destroy that sun attack,
Yeah,
or something
that's
like
what it
that.
was.
I was like, what? Oh man, I wish I'd have known that. Because seriously, every time he decided to use that attack, I just put down the
Let me rest
controller.
my hands real quick.
It just all
All right, go ahead and do what you got to
Oh,
do.
I don't
'cause
even know
that-
how it came across. I think I did it on accident,
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
hit
pretty sure
buttons,
that's what it
and then
was.
I saw it at work, and I'm like, oh, I just do that.
I can make that out.
But man, yeah,
No problem.
that stuff was tough.
I love the them understanding how to make the progression of a
Yeah.
Metroid game, like the pacing of it.
No, yes. Like again, they clearly understood what made not only a good Metroid game, but the fact that they knew how folks would try to speed run it and created certain things that would happen in the game only if you did this.
Yep.
It's like if you're okay, so we know somebody will try to get the bombs early, so we'll make a whole different cutscene if you fight Kraid with the bombs.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. They seriously thought of everything. It's like I don't think anybody's broken a game in a way that they didn't think ahead of.
Yeah.
Which means that's how much they play those games. So it's
Like I said, this was my very first Metroid, and now it's one of my all-time favorite series. I went back and played pretty much everything.
told you.
Yeah, Zach is he's got like a shrine of Metroid in his house.
Told you. I kept talking about it. I love it whenever
Well, you know,
somebody.
I didn't get into Metroidvanias until that year before.
You mean Metroids?
The genre is Metroidvania.
The-
I didn't get into
there's-
Metroid until
there's-
Metroid Dread came out.
There are Metroid likes and then there are Metroidvanias. Two different things.
Yep, there's the bingo card. Right there.
That's so Nolan.
If we're going off of genres, if you go look at Steam, I don't think there's a Metroid genre.
Whatever. I don't care what
Okay,
you say.
well, so let me ask
So
you.
I first got into that style of game the year before.
So let me. I'm not gonna say. I'm not taking sides. I'm not gonna say which one is right.
Whatever you say is gonna mean you taking a side.
No, it's not. But I just want to say. I just thought about this. What was it called before Symphony of the Night came out?
Metroid like.
No.
It wasn't even that. It was everybody
What,
just
adventure
compared it to
Yeah, it was-
This
a
is an adventure
Metroid
game?
game.
Yeah, so any sort of side-scrolling exploration game was like, oh, it's a Metroid type of game.
Yeah.
Either platform or adventure.
Yeah, that's really what. Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious about that.
Simon's Quest was like a Metro game. Basically, any game where it wasn't stage based, like it was a whole world. I mean, you would go through the different
One
parts of the
continuous
world,
world.
but having to backtrack once you got a power up somewhere is the main kind of thing that makes a pure Metroid like game. Like Batman Arkham Asylum is a pure Metroid like.
You don't level up in that game? No, you don't.
You don't.
Just get power ups.
You get different batarangs and stuff, and then you're able to go to
game
a
is
new
that?
part of
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, it's like a Zelda. Is it not?
No,
You're telling me it's not like a Zelda game,
No, it's like a Metroid game.
which is
Because
like
there are
what?
parts of the world that are closed off until you gain a certain power up, and then you have to backtrack to go to it.
You do that in Zelda.
You do that in Zelda?
You don't really backtrack in Zeldas.
Yes, you do.
No,
You don't do that in Link to the Past.
Yes, you do.
no.
Well,
No,
I mean,
I
it's
know.
more not,
I mean,
you don't do it. You don't do it
Zelda's-
like in Metroid. I'll give you that. You don't.
I'm talking more like Ocarina of Time and on the 3D Zeldas.
Yeah, they're still pretty straightforward though. You go to this place, you do the thing you're supposed to do to this place, and then you go to the next place.
No, because you can go to the dungeons before you're supposed to go to the dungeons.
Yeah, but you can't do anything in them. If you
Until
went
you
somewhere
get-
where you
until
weren't supposed to
what?
go, you just went the wrong way.
Until what?
Till what?
You
You can't go until you get an additional power up, and then you can go through it.
No, you get the power ups inside the dungeons.
No, you don't.
In Ocarina of Time, you do.
In most Zeldas,
Oh,
yeah,
snaps.
you do.
Now, wait a minute. Now,
Yeah, no, especially in Ocarina of Time, because you could go to the fire temple before you were supposed to, but you can't finish the fire temple until you do the water temple.
Okay, so then what would you call Darksiders? The first one. Zelda or Metroid?
I think it's kind of like Zelda, right?
that was more like Zelda, yeah. What?
For y'all, both of y'all.
I love it. I love it.
Which, if you haven't played Darksiders, you need to play Darksiders.
Yeah, you broke. Hey, you speaking of all these remakes that they doing?
Remake Dark
I
Souls.
need to remake
Yeah, they
Darksiders.
because I know
we've
THQ
said
Nordic
that
ain't got
before.
nothing going on.
Oh, bro, they got like 26 games coming out.
Yeah,
you
they
saw
got
that
a lot of
thing a
stuff
few months
going on,
ago.
actually, yeah.
Let the Embracer Group lie to you.
No, bro, the Bracer Group's cool now. So she's fine with it.
ain't.
Yeah.
They,
We making all kinds of games.
Yep.
26 of them.
they got Gearbox. They got Borderlands coming, and shovelware.
No, they got
It's a money laundering front, bro.
THQ. They not part of that though.
Oh, that's right. Nordic isn't a part of that.
Yeah.
No.
The rest of the THQ assets is
They got what you call them?
Homefront.
Bring Homefront back. I thought
Homefront,
Homefront
there
was
you go.
great.
Did you?
Homefront Revolution. Yeah.
Single player.
No, I liked the multiplayer.
Multiplayer. I remember us not.
I
being-
didn't play it much, but I liked it.
Well, I remember it being like having server issues a lot.
It was
Bring
mediocre.
back Meg. I won't like.
Does Mag have a trophy in
Did you
Astrobot?
play? Yeah, did you play Mag?
Y'all play a little bit of it. Yeah. Play with y'all a little.
Did you?
Yeah, he was in there getting permed up.
Did it come out when
He was
we were?
64 on 64, so I
When
mean,
did it come out?
I think we
PS3,
were.
It was
GameStop.
I don't think we were friends when it came out. I don't think we knew. Like, I didn't know you guys before it came
I'm
out.
pretty sure. I think it was right around that time.
Well, it was
I think-
PS3, which means it would have been after we met. Because I didn't get a PS3 till after we met. Because I bought your PS3.
Right, but I think I played Mag before that. I don't think I played that with y'all.
Really? I thought I played Mag when it came out.
Well, it had to be right around that time.
Mag was
Yeah, because I played
further
Mag
into
when
the
it,
PS3,
like,
but I
when
don't know
it
when y'all
released.
met, so I don't know.
So
It would have been 2018, right? Not 2018.
So 2018.
2018.
Golly.
2008.
2008 Mag came out.
No, it came out in 2010.
Yeah, we started. We met in 2008.
Okay.
Yeah, we would have been hanging. This motherfucker tried to erase us out his
God,
life.
for real, golly, you don't like us that much, man?
Tried to erase us out your life.
Damn.
I really want to fuck with y'all.
No, I
baby.
thought it came out before that.
No.
I thought it came out early on the PS5
No.
or PS3.
No, it was. It
No,
was.
it was
early
it was pretty
PS3
deep into
Yeah, it
it.
was. It was in full
handle
swings.
Mag.
PS3 came out in 2006, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so I started GameStop when PS3 came out. I think it was like a month after PS3 came out.
It's $100.
Damn.
What you mean? It plays PS1, PS2, and PS3 games
I'll get it later.
and Blu-rays.
Only the first generation.
We got rid of that real quick.
Yeah, but we lowered the price real quick too.
I mean, it was a cheaper
$500.
Blu-ray player at the time.
It's still, bro. It was the
It-
cheapest
yeah.
Blu-ray player.
It was.
by far.
Yeah.
Like Blu-ray players was like $1,100 at the time.
Isn't that wild?
It. The fact, no, what you know what's wilder about it? The fact that they went to a point where they became like regular devices, like a DVD player, because it could have just laser disc themselves or like HD DVDs.
I mean, it's still
Well, they were
technically
competing
kind
with
of
HD
expensive.
DVD.
Yeah, but they was gonna win. They were always gonna win.
But I remember when
Porn picked them.
DVD players were like 12, 1,300 bucks when
Bro,
they first came
PS2
out.
destroyed all that shit.
Dude said,
Well, yeah.
try to go back in time. He's like, if you go back in time, what could you do to him? I'm going back to 1998 and go, hey, put DVD player in that real quick.
Yeah,
Talking about the Dreamcast.
shit, it would have helped.
Yeah,
It would have saved
It
that.
would have. It probably. Yeah, it would. It would have helped definitely.
'Cause if nothing else, them PS2s was in people's houses, and I was like, "Oh, what games y'all got? Big Mama's house."
Yeah, life.
Cut it on.
One more thing I want to say about Dread 2 that I'm so grateful that it sold well, which means we will definitely get a new one.
Yes,
So yeah,
feels good.
that was my big thing because it outsold Prime,
Oh, that's really
which
good.
which was easily the highest selling of the series.
People
Well,
want
actually,
another
I
Metroid.
think 3 might outsold Prime eventually, but either way,
Prime 3.
Prime 3, yeah.
That's
I
still
thought you said. I thought you were talking about.
I know Prime 3
Metroid
sold
3.
well.
So Super
Metroid
Metroid.
No.
But would y'all say this is a good entry for,
I would say, yeah, I would say so because it's definitely
The most polished one.
like gameplay wise.
You get a little bit of everything too.
Because if you talk to like real diehard fans, a lot of us have a hard
Yeah, play
time.
the 8-bit version first.
Well, no. See, I would
Don't
always,
play that
I would
That's
never,
so
I would
no,
never tell
Zero
folks to go
Mission.
back and play the 8-bit.
Zero Mission.
Play
And honestly-
Zero Mission.
honestly, Zero Mission is a pretty good entry as well.
Zero Missions.
but
yeah,
Zero Mission
yeah.
might be a little bit harder to get, right? Than
Oh,
No,
you
it's
put
on
it
the Nintendo
It's
Switch
on the
Online.
Nintendo,
baby.
It's on the
Nintendo Switch
shit,
Online.
you
now.
right.
Sure is, yeah.
got Nintendo.
I
They
mean-
know what they're doing.
Yep. But if this is the first one you play though, I think you'll be fine with it because
Like I said, it was my first,
it'll be
so-
harder going back to play some of the old ones because
Yeah.
even Super Metroid, which to some folks might still be the best game ever made,
Yeah.
including me, it's definitely up there.
It fluctuates. It's fluid. The list is
Yeah.
fluid.
Did they
Yeah, but-
remake Super Metroid ever?
No.
Okay, I think
They,
I emulated.
I think
that.
they're too scared to touch that
Yeah, I
one.
think so too.
If anybody wants to do it though, Mercury Steam, just saying.
I'm just
You already-
saying.
you
No,
know,
I
you
know
want to
they
fit
gonna be
one in there before you
Metroid
make a brand
sweatshop
new
because of
one.
Nolan.
I think I would want a new one,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
New Metroid.
and it Super Metroid's on Switch Online, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah, all the Game Boy version.
I played through it twice.
All the Game Boy. The Game Boy version is on there. The original NES version. The
Is Fusion
Zero
on there?
Mission. Yeah, Fusion.
Fusion's on there now. Yeah,
You pretty much play most of them.
you could play most of them. Yeah.
Prime, yeah. No, not Prime. What was it?
Prime's not on
The Prime remake you can get on the Switch though.
That's how I played Prime for the first time.
Which from what everything I've
Oh
seen.
yeah, I'm finally
is-
getting that Friday.
awesome,
Tomorrow. I forgot. It's coming in the mail tomorrow. Finally.
there. Metroid Prime?
You're just now getting it.
Yeah. It took a while. I'm
I
sorry.
bought it on a whim
Really?
because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get into the Prime stuff. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
compared
first
to
person.
Just, yeah. Hey man.
No, Prime is good.
Okay, well nobody said.
It was.
That's a
The-
creepy game.
And the remake was really
Oh,
good.
yeah, I couldn't beat it.
Yeah.
I got too scared.
Reasonable. No, you can't tell me that game didn't make you feel like you was isolated as hell.
Well, I'm used to that. That's what the series is.
I mean, it is, but like,
Yeah.
like,
But this one's
It's
like
different
first
when you're in
person.
first
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
can
but
look around and see the loneliness.
I was afraid when Prime was coming out that it was just going to be Quake with a Metroid skin on it.
so what?
And
That's badass.
No, that's not what I want.
And it was Metroid with a
But-
Quake skin.
Well, basically, yeah. No, I mean, just and that game. God, just thinking about it now, just it's so
At the time, it was the prettiest game I could
Oh,
play.
that game was gorgeous.
It was, yeah, and like when light hit you a certain way, and you see your own eyes reflected back on the visor, and the little symbols for each gun. If you do the X-ray, you can see it's the shape of her hand.
Yep.
That she does to change the guns. What is it? It's that one. It's that one. It's that one.
Was there a fist? No, there was one. That was
This.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And I always wonder what those symbols are. I was like, I wonder how they came up with those symbols. And one time I just had the X-ray visor on, and I just happened to be changing guns.
Yep.
And I saw her hand X-ray through the gun, and you could see her hand was doing. I was like, that's what this. Oh my God!
I'm so stupid. I can't believe I didn't know this. That's how I felt.
It's just
Because you can scan everything, and you were learning so much about
And I scanned
the world.
everything. I did not
Ain't no
finish that game
trophies
until.
for that.
I know, but I
Prime-
did not finish until I filled up the whole thing.
The puzzles of Prime, I think, were harder because it was in first person, so you could miss stuff easily.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had to look around a lot of times and be like, I hit this thing over here, hit this one over here, grab this and pull this over here.
Prime 2 was worse.
Is it?
Um,
I need
Fist
to
of
play it.
controls.
because it was two different worlds, and it's like a lot of folks didn't like Prime 2. I didn't dislike Prime 2. I actually enjoyed it a lot. But if you really want to play Prime 2, go back and play the Wii version of it, because they fix a lot of the issues.
There's a Wii version?
Yeah. That was everybody's question about when they were talking about remaking Prime 1. They were like, hey, are you going to do like what you did when you did Prime 2 and 3? Where
Is that what the trilogy is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's the best way to play Prime 2, because there's one boss, the what is it, the ball boost boss or something like that. You're stuck in a ball and you have to fight a boss underground under this thing. And I just thought that boss was really hard. I didn't realize it was glitched. I just thought that fight was really, really hard, and apparently they fixed that in the Wii version. So there was that.
For you.
Did you just download a patch?
No, GameCube didn't have patches.
It had a network adapter.
Yeah, the network
Unfortunately.
adapter.
The 6 people had.
They didn't patch it. Yeah.
Memory card.
But
Take up all your space.
But no, 2 was good, and that version, they also did kind of what they did with the Wii U version of both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, where they took kind of they toned down the fetch quests part of the games. So they kind of do that too. So you're not finding yourself going back and forth between worlds so much, because that did get kind of old. But I mean, 2 is still very, very much worth playing, and I absolutely love 3. I would not mind seeing a new 3.
It was Prime 2 is Echoes, and then 3 is Corruption.
3 is Corruption, yeah. 3 I love that game. Motion controls and all.
You had the Wii Motion Plus, you'd be all right.
Yeah, yep. And then playing Prime 1 with that, really good.
No, it felt a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing, like, sometimes, and especially as I started playing other systems after the GameCube, it's like, man, sometimes that C-stick ain't it.
Yeah.
For precise aiming, it starts to get
a
little dicey. It's like, man, if the stick was just a little bit bigger.
It's not as
It
smooth.
had a full rotation.
Yeah, it's like it's missing some range of motion in it. We had to sacrifice a little bit, bro. We did better than the C buttons.
Yeah.
I mean, golly.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine trying to play Metroid on the 64 controller. The C buttons.
I mean, I would have fought through it, but
Isn't it wild that we didn't get a single Metroid game on the 64?
Yeah, they probably couldn't.
I
make
mean,
it.
GoldenEye, and they was like that. They shoot on that. Y'all be fine.
I mean, yeah.
I think Prime was in development. I wouldn't be surprised if we found out that Prime would have been
I'm sure
development around
Prime started
at least
development
the
in 64.
DD.
Yeah.
Like, because that one where it was like,
that
hey,
wouldn't
this was
surprise
kind of
me.
getting close to it. And then because that's what happened with what was it, Pikmin and Animal Crossing.
Yep. Started life on DD.
When did the Metroid come out? When did GameCube launch?
2001?
2001?
Good year right there.
Good year.
2001.
Yep.
And when did Metroid Prime come out?
I think
Pretty
it's
soon after. It was in the launch
2000
window,
the same year.
I think.
What was
No,
it? 2000
No,
A year later.
Yeah, the next
Okay,
year.
I must have. Okay,
I
I got.
didn't get my GameCube until when Prime. I got mine
Yep,
with Prime.
that's what. Okay, so I got mine a year later.
That's a great.
Bro, they talking about a good Christmas. Bro, it's
Hey.
a good Christmas.
And I bought a GameCube not because of like Prime and all that, because I played the Rogue Squadron kiosk, and I was like, I didn't even get that game with my GameCube, but I was like, no, I gotta get one.
we
of these.
did.
The fact
Yo,
that
I
this
got-
system can do this one, I gotta get
I
that.
got Melee, Prime, and Rogue Squadron. Oh,
We bought it the night it came out, so we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
To my
Rogue
launch
Squadron,
games, baby.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron 2.
yeah, Rogue Leader.
Yeah, Rogue Leader. We had the
I
little
think those are
commercial.
only 2 games. I think those are only 2 games we got with it that night, because we were downtown at some club or something, and we looked down and realized it was midnight, and we were like,
He said club. He
I
don't
wonder
mean like what you
Walmart.
think.
No,
Like he wasn't in that.
no.
Hey, the GameCube came out.
Oh shit, we got. Let's go to Walmart.
I mean, it was
Hey,
mostly
they
that.
jigging to the car. Oots, 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 oots. But it's 2 of them because he's twins.
Yeah.
They dancing in unison to the car.
It's like and they're driving to Walmart, you know, like Knights of the Rock.
Yeah, oh, that's 100% what's happening. What is love, baby?
Forgot the GameCube came out.
Yeah, that was a good night. So we went to Walmart. We got there. It was like just after midnight, and we walked into electronics, and we didn't see anybody there. This is back when Walmart was open. 20.
Bro, what did they
24
take
hours.
from us?
I know.
Man, let the people be at home.
And we
I like
we
shopping at 2 a.m. I don't know about
I do
you.
too, bro. It's fun.
We didn't see anybody in there, and we didn't see any GameCube. So we were just about to walk out, and the guy came out the back, and we were like, "Oh, hey, is the GameCube out yet?" And he was like, "Oh, hold on." And he came out with a silver one, a black one, and a blue one. And that's which one we wanted. It's like the black, please.
Yeah, there we go.
And yeah.
You know what this is. Hey, you know what this is.
Because we saw the games. I guess he was probably putting the games out first, and then he was going to bring the consoles out. So we saw the games, but we didn't see the consoles. So I always come back tomorrow morning, and then he can.
What was the GameCube launch price?
300.
It was 300, I think.
Yeah, 300.
I
it was 200.
No, I think the next year was down to 250.
Okay.
I want to say it was 300.
Yeah, I think it was 299 on launch.
199.
499.
199.
So 200.
Oh, it's 200. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, because I think when I got a GameCube, I got it with Mario Kart Double Dash, and it was $99.99.
Ooh, that was a good deal.
Yeah,
I remember it wasn't that
down.
much.
Circuit City, and I had it been 2005? 2000. Yeah, it would have been, because it was the summer of between my freshman and sophomore year in college.
Nice.
So 2005.
Okay.
I got mine with Metroid Prime, Melee, because everybody had to get Melee.
Got to.
Yeah.
Mystic Heroes,
Which
which was like the kid version of Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that game.
NBA Live 2003, because I'm black.
Yeah. It's understandable.
I got to, hey, listen.
Oh, wow.
So here's the thing. You can't have all those other games, and then my cousins come over, and we can't play a sports game. Now, this is way easier when NBA Street comes out.
What kind of shit this is?
Except my cousin Corey loved watching me play Mystic Heroes because it felt like a Saturday morning cartoon for him.
You can play with you.
Trust me, I brought that up several times.
Nah, man.
Nah, my boy, I want you to just go ahead and watch you play it. He did the same thing with Final Fantasy X.
That's a single player game. So.
Yeah, but again, I was like, you want to start your? Nah, I want to see you play. But yeah, and Phantasy Star, because we did play Phantasy Star together.
Okay.
Yeah, Phantasy Star online. Boy,
That's cool.
We played Phantasy Star as well. I think that was one of the games that we got when we got the GameCube. It was me and my roommate.
There we go. Zoom.
Game's great whenever your memory card isn't getting corrupted.
That was before we started playing World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah, bro, y'all would have transitioned. Then that is so hard.
Because we played, so we got at the beginning of the summer. I went and got the GameCube from Circuit City.
Used to
got
be
that
country.
bundle, and we played that and Phantasy Star. And then by the end of the summer, before we got into classes, we're like, man, we really want to play an MMO. Phantasy Star kind of like,
it'll get you ready.
And we're deciding between World of Warcraft or Star Wars Galaxies.
Ooh.
Probably you did a good choice.
Yeah, I think you made the best choice. Nothing against Star Wars Galaxy. It went for like 15 years.
See, we were both big Star Wars fans at the time.
Well, they changed the game. I can't remember what update it was, but they kind of
where they made
the game.
Being a Jedi really easy.
When it went free to play.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah,
but
one of the first games to do.
We ended up going with World of Warcraft, and I almost flunked out.
There we go. That's when it gets real.
Yeah, that first semester, my sophomore semester, I definitely almost flunked out.
That's why I play MMOs now. EverQuest almost flunked me out of school.
Bro,
like an adult now.
When they're good, gosh, they are so good.
Bro, we was on Maple Story.
Oh, bro, Maple Story was the shit.
Hey, you can't tell. Hey, you ain't gotta explain it to me. I went back 3 or 4 times trying to get that feeling, trying to just tap that vein one more time. I was in there playing it off Steam. To my controllers is all like they have full controller support now too. It ain't the same, but it's something though.
It's close.
I'm gonna kill all these fucking mushrooms all day.
Oh, bro, when I first started playing,
I hated y'all playing Final Fantasy 11.
Well, when I got my modem for the PS2, we played EverQuest Online Adventures for a little bit. But then when Final Fantasy 11 came out, oh, bro, you can't tell me nothing.
Play online screen.
Hey,
put that on the beginning of
why? I'll try. Final Fantasy 11 is gonna be my banger of the week one of these weeks.
You got to bring in the full shebang, but you got to go find that keyboard too. You could have had it, but you gave it up. So yeah, find that keyboard controller.
Did you have one?
Bro, he had the one that we saw at the flea market.
It was Ronnie's.
Nah, hey, let me tell you.
He let me use it.
Ronnie had 2 of them. Oh no, he had the USB keyboard, and then he had the keyboard controller.
So that's what I normally play with was the when I first started playing, I had the USB keyboard I plug in and my controller separately, and then he let me start using the The combo.
Every time they was playing, I'd be like,
keytar?
yeah, it was the keytar.
Bro, shit was awesome.
I'd be like, Randy, you don't use that controller no more? That's Steven, bro. The link shell.
He want a big typer, so
Nah, he wasn't. He just be sitting there screaming and cussing.
they have some good times, man.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Drinking 2-liter Pepsis.
Bro.
Well, in not so cool news.
Day before.
Oh shit, that's cool news.
So the devs apparently started a Kickstarter back in September, and it has failed miserably. So they canceled that Kickstarter and have launched another campaign
Bro,
in the same breath.
where are they getting these resources from?
What you
They're
mean?
not.
That's
Well,
what
they aren't. That's the problem.
No, but
That's
I'm
the problem.
like,
You talking about Audacity? They got a limited supply of that.
okay, there you go.
Yeah, they got
Okay.
the. If it's the one thing that they gonna have, it's the Audacity.
Okay,
So
you're right.
the first campaign that they launched in September only raised $3,146.
How?
I can't believe they even got that much money out of their $20,000.
Or we just started
goal.
doing Kickstarters just to see what happens.
What was the game?
It was called Escape Factory,
What was it about? Does it say?
a multiplayer physics-based game.
Okay,
Okay.
That
Probably-
gets you $3,000.
escaping from the factory. Probably.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
can-
the factory could be anything. It could be a metaphor.
What was the goal? I wonder.
You fantastic,
20,000.
20,000. Okay.
bro. You can't.
Bro, you can make a. Can you make a game with 20,000?
Bro, you can't. You can only use Unreal Engine 4 for like 3 days off 20,000.
And so apparently they're launching a new one.
Batista on the cover. Who's that?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
They're probably trying to use like AI to finish their game.
Oh, they're just announcing that
Maybe.
they're working on a different game now, and that there'll be a Kickstarter soon.
Well, hey, I guess.
I
Can't
mean,
blame him from trying. I guess.
Marx is everywhere, I guess. Like, but the thing is, I don't understand like giving them money for anything because they haven't given anything for you to like. Like it's different when the people for Uden Chronicles, right? Those are a bunch of
Konami.
the ex Konami, but specifically Suikoden people, right?
Yeah.
So it's like we do have something to look at to be like they were a part, even if you don't think that like they had a lot of the ideas, they were a part of something that you could call back to. They were a part of Diabolical, like it,
Right. And it'd be different if they were like brand new. They've
Brand
never
new.
had anything in their past.
Mm-hmm.
I can get behind that too.
Yeah, I mean, if you come with a good concept and like, yeah,
And show me the right stuff. But to have a
Right
pass like you
stuff.
do with Day Before, why would you even give them a 1 cent?
yeah, like bro, it was. We figured out that it had to not. First of all, like even before it came out to be what it was, we already knew that there was something going to be wrong with this game. At best, it would be a bad game.
Well, I mean, there's somebody who liked it. There's somebody who liked it.
What
I
did they
mean-
like though?
There were people
Just
that
saying.
liked that game.
Yeah.
There were. But
There were a couple.
What they like? Because I mean, like what about that game did they like that they couldn't have gotten
Well,
from something else?
I'll tell you, when I saw folks playing it on Twitch the day it launched, I guess I didn't realize it had launched, and all of a sudden everybody was playing it. So I watched it, and I didn't think it was, the worst thing ever made.
No.
Was
it
it
just
what
wasn't
they originally showed?
No,
Not even close.
not even close.
and it was like, but it was so
What
blank.
they did make wasn't horrible.
No.
It
just wasn't complete.
when it worked. Yeah,
And that too, like, okay, it didn't work the way it was. They pitched it, but then like it was a bunch of nothing.
But think about it too. The whole world, how many people play video games, right? Hundreds of millions,
Probably like,
or a
50,000.
billion, maybe. Out of all those people, you don't think they could have got $3,000? How much was it? Or 3,000
for
people?
this last game? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously not.
Well, you
They
talking
had-
about people that would have liked the day before.
Yeah,
well, I mean-
and would have paid money for another game.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but it
even if
wasn't
you
the
like
same
Day
kind of
Before,
game.
you know that that same team gave up on it
Also,
in less than a week.
like-
It could
immediately.
also be that team who put that money in the Kickstarter. So
Could also,
Hey,
yeah,
you
could
know
have-
what?
Could have
I
been
didn't
them
think
too.
about that. And you're probably right.
you know,
What was that
just to
show
get
on
the ball
HBO?
rolling.
What was that show on HBO? Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When the guy ran the Kickstarter and he was getting him and his friends to put like a bunch of money in it to get it close to the goal.
Yep.
So because it's like polls show that if something's close to the goal, then other folks will put it in.
Yeah.
And then they were going to pull their money out right before, so they were hoping to get enough money to get pass the goal to Kickstarter and then pull their money back out at the end. So it'll still be funded, but they get their money back.
Yep.
And they didn't do it in time.
Nah.
Because they thought, because worst case it'll fail and you'll
Get your money back.
and you never pay anything. Best case is, you know, you'll get your money and you'll pull it out. But something
Real
happened
case.
where something happened like right at the last second. They thought it was going to fail, so they didn't do anything. And right at the last second, it just went over the goal.
Nice.
And most of the money put in there was theirs. So
That sucks.
yeah, that's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
This seems
I
like a
don't-
bad idea.
I don't blame them for trying. I mean, shoot. Might as
Somebody,
well.
hey, if somebody gives them money for it, that's
Somebody
on
gives
them.
money, yeah. But I mean, didn't they change the name of the studio and everything when they shut that game down?
Yeah, so this is brand new.
Yeah.
It's totally. This is
Hey, we just
brand
need
new.
a fresh coat of paint.
Yeah.
Just to we want to wipe the slate clean. Okay. We don't call ourselves clean slate games.
Okay, we never make games before
Bad
this.
idea.
We just want to always let people know that this is a clean slate.
Like you
This
know,
is fresh. This
we
is
don't bring up the past at all.
Right.
ever. Okay. Those are not the vibes that we want for the studio. We want a fresh.
Don't talk about how games were made that didn't live up to expectations and
We pulled out,
pulled out, canceling people's refunds and
bro. That was so crazy.
Oh God.
Can't get no refund. Nuh-uh. You played
no,
enough.
no.
about
Also,
that part.
every dev video that we tried to look up, I don't know if you all remember, was like a dude out on like Santa Monica Beach and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Living his best life.
Off your money.
Off your money.
Hey,
That's what the Star Citizen devs are doing.
Living my best life. Dude is in one of those ships that you pay for in game. He in a real one.
oh yeah, he built a real one.
No, there's
He
a
teamed
set.
up with SpaceX and they
the
made
set
one.
of their little weekly show was like the inside of one of the ships is actually really cool.
Yeah, I bet.
That's somebody's house.
But yeah.
That's his house.
No, actually, you know, the guy that's doing all of that, he came out years ago and was like, hey, so I don't know if you guys know this, but I created this game series back in the day called Wing Commander, and those games sold like a lot. I'm rich. I'm like really rich. I don't need your money. I'm already rich. And then I went to Hollywood and made some films. 2 or 3 of them were actually pretty big hits. I'm rich. It's like I'm not taking your money and doing something with it.
You know what's better than more money that you had?
That yacht you see me and my wife on, that's the one I bought with Wing Commander money. Cause I'm already rich.
Loan money.
How much money?
But
made
I
off of Wing
maintain it
Commander?
with your money.
Yeah, because lifestyle has to keep. You have to keep generating. You know.
I can't go back.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, let me tell you what I'm not gonna do. Go back.
All right.
You got
Well,
E. coli
they-
in the double quarter pounders now, so I'm definitely not going back.
Well, it's the onions, right?
It's the onions.
I think it was the onions.
Well, somebody said that it wasn't the onions.
Oh shit. Well, don't get a double quarter pounder. Don't get a quarter pounder at all. You probably shouldn't get that even before the E. coli, but
What you mean? That's an American staple.
no, yeah, it is. I mean, I'll tear one up right now. I'll go on the app right now and get one. Have it delivered
Excuse me,
for
guys.
$20.
Oh yeah, they gonna tax you.
But didn't Star Citizen have a
Thing.
thing?
Yeah. So is there
That's cool. Anyways,
you want to go ahead and do
no,
one?
I'm just fucking with you.
Okay.
It's a little burned from Star Citizen because he wants it to be.
Hey, I told him not to buy it. First
No,
of all,
because he saw the potential.
I told him.
He saw it.
saw the
Yeah, you
dude.
can sit back. I tell folks all the time, sit back
Oh,
and
I have no
watch
problem with the game.
Potential of it, but don't buy it.
That's what I'm saying. Like he wants the game to be
First
good.
of all,
'cause,
who
you know,
watches a game that they like to see and
They
don't
do
buy it?
so many free flies. They just ended one. Heck, they might be in one now. I think there's a free fly going on right now, actually. So
I
they
have no
they
problem
used
with
to
the
only
game.
do like 2 of those a year. Now they do them like once every couple of months. So that's why I tell folks, it's like just wait till a free fly. They'll give you free ships. You can fly around and try it out then, but don't put any money into
The last
this
time I
thing.
played it, I enjoyed it, and
yeah. See, there you
Well,
go.
it's
was fine.
very. I don't know when the last time you played it, but it's
probably been about a year and a half.
Yeah, so I haven't actually played it in well over 6 months. But it is a completely different game now, and one of the things that happened at CitizenCon this year that, you know, yes, the game is not okay. So Star Citizen is not close to being out. It's not, and I know this. But the thing that did give a lot of folks that's waiting on that game hope is that they laid down like they finally set a goalpost. It's like, this is what 1.0 is. So now everybody knows what the game is.
No more new features. No more.
Right. They're basically this is where it stops. So and the stuff they showed actually looks really, really good. They've come a long way in the last year. They're getting ready to do they're finally about to add the next system to the game. The next big update is going to be the one that adds the next system to the game too. And some tech that lets up to 1,000 players in at one time is that's what they've been
allegedly
working on. Allegedly, but they've done it in tests. It hadn't worked very well, but it's
possible.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, it's like they've done really well with like 300 and 400 player tests, and they go up to 1,000. They even go up to 2 just to stress test it. And every time they've done it, the first time they did it, it was like 200, and it didn't work at all. And everybody's like, "Well, that's it. This game's never going to come out." And then all of a sudden, the next couple times they tested it, they went up to 1,000, and it looked as bad as 200. But when they brought it down to 400, it worked. So improvement, but
400 people ain't that many people, no.
In a lot of MMOs, no, but in this game, we got 100 now, so. Still four times more, and their goal is to get up to 1,000, I think, before 4.0 comes out, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, as far as that side goes, that was like the biggest thing to me. They showed the 5 systems that are going to be the launch systems of the game. Even showed a whole bunch of the world's base building, space station building, org stuff that is probably going to be in the game before the end of the year, I think, is their goal for that stuff. All kinds of other things but I was more excited about Squadron 42 because that's what I backed the game for. I've been wanting a new Wing Commander game for years, decades, and so
that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when did the last Wing Commander come out?
Why would I know that?
1998.
I bought Life 2003 for my GameCube. No,
like that.
I would never know that.
What was the last Wing Commander?
Prophecy, Wing Commander 5.
PlayStation?
We got Wing Commander 3.
Well, PC. That one I don't think ever came out on a console.
1997.
97, yeah. So I mean,
Bro, I was doing Division.
It's been a while. No, wait.
Single
Not Prophecy.
You lied to me.
No, you lied.
Was that 5?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That cover looks different for some reason. I still got the original box for it. I just hadn't seen it in a few years. Yeah, that one down there looks more like it. Anyway, and then so they made another game because Chris eventually left EA and he created his own company. EA ended up buying Origin System Works that made the Wing Commander games.
Yeah.
He left that because he didn't like being with EA, and he created another company that made Freelancer first, which is kind of what he wanted Star Citizen to be. It was way before its time, and if you ever played that game, some folks really, really, really loved that game.
I've heard of people talk about Freelancer.
I was like, but I always enjoyed another game that he didn't directly make. I think his brother Aaron did actually, but Lancer, which was a spiritual successor to the Wing Commander games. So Star Lancer came out in like 2000.
Bro, this looks like the start of like Aliens.
2, 3 or something like that.
Like all them people gonna die.
Yeah. Oh well.
Cause you gonna let the thing in. Cause you gonna get a mission update from the Wayland Yutani Corporation.
Yeah.
Sabotage the
But
ship.
anyway, yes. Squadron 42 is what is what I signed up for 12 years ago.
A few more years.
I
Man.
know, just a couple more years. So yeah, at the end of this trailer,
Right
if you're watching the video, they're showing the. So this is actually the first time they've shown this is the first time they've shown gameplay in what, 4 years at least.
We're not going to see the end of this trailer, by the way.
Oh no. This is
over an hour.
Yeah, it's over an hour. Yeah.
That's not a trailer.
It's not a trailer. Movie. It's this is the entire first mission of the game. This is how you learn how to do everything.
It looks good.
Allegedly.
I can't wait.
That's how your dude gonna look? No,
probably not. No.
You make him a black guy.
Well, no. What's cool is they already put the new character creator in the game now, so you can save your character.
Okay, that's cool.
You can save your character like parts or whatever, and then import it when this game comes.
Oh, that's dope. That's that gonna be Nolan right there, the Dave Chappelle looking dude.
See, I want that hair. That hair's not in the game yet, but
you know they put there. No, you know what hair you gonna have at the start of this game.
Cornrows and afros.
The cornrows are going to be awful.
They're getting there.
They're going to look like black lines.
They didn't put the new hair. They didn't put the new hair in the game until they put more like Afro-ethnic types of hair in there, because they knew folks like me are like tired of having a pompadour or just clean shaven. It's like can I just get hair that looks like mine, please?
Can I get some waves, please?
Hey, first of all, what's the sporting wave? You're telling me that we this far in the future and they ain't figured out a way for us to have I just want like a little capsule that big that I can put on my dude before I go to bed when I put my do-rag on my space. Listen, I don't care how far technology advances.
Gosh, I want to be able to put a do-rag on in the space colony.
Yeah.
Just right up, you telling me the do-rag won't go right over the little onesie, little cap?
But you know what? You never, if you see a black dude in, a sci-fi movie, you never see him wearing a do-rag.
Bro, that's why it's not accurate, okay? I'm not saying...
what about the dude in the Matrix? The big dude?
Yeah, he did have actually. He did have one on. Yeah.
But it was more like a...
There you go. That was one.
Well, that's why the Matrix is, legendary.
It's legendary.
They also had a rave in the second one, so,
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, yeah.
They had like a big orgy at the end of it.
Hey,
and then an orgy after.
I mean... Listen, everybody knew that it was pretty much finna go down.
Yeah,
bro, I can't do that, bro. We live in the machines empire, bro. I can't concentrate on that right now. We're the last human bastion in this world of machines.
Between the gruel and the machines using us for batteries,
the burlap sacks we're wearing as clothes. I can't get it up right now.
Bro, hey, strobe lights and somehow like sprinkler systems.
We should be conserving this water.
You gonna get kicked out of the colony, Steve? You got to join back the batteries.
What you mean? I'm just saying we're like wasting resources. Where's Neo at?
I can feel.
Bro, you're not helping me. Whoa.
Anywho, Squadron 42 looks fantastic. I just pretend like games like this don't exist. That way I'm not thinking about oh man, I can't wait to play it. Because that we're all looking at this this. All right, so Mass Effect is clearly a different type of space game, right?
Oh, yeah.
But we don't have a sci-fi series right now that we can like a sci-fi epic.
There's no premier sci-fi epic.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
And
No Man's Sky, I know you're trying, but what you're doing ain't the same thing.
No, it's not.
I need direction.
And I mean, to all credit for them though for taking.
We have Starfinder.
What looked awful.
That's Starfinder.
And turn it into something that's really good now.
Starlink,
Starfield.
Oh well, see. Yeah,
but it's not really a series. It's just like a one-off game.
You know what?
Yeah, it's probably going to.
The fact that you said that, I've been looking for a way to describe that game. And that might be like the best. Bro, it's a one-off game.
It's Fallout in space.
Well, the problem is, all right, so I know, and this is a controversial opinion, hot take, whatever you want to say. Mm-hmm. I kind of like the Outer Worlds more than I like Starfield.
Starfield. Yeah, I've heard a lot of folks say that. But I also feel like folks thought it was something that it wasn't.
What,
folks
Starfield?
Folks thought Starfield was going to be more like Star Citizen.
What they say,
you can go anywhere and land on planets, and it's like they didn't say that. They said you'll be able to land on certain parts of planets, and there's no just free open space flying. I don't know where everybody thought they heard somebody say that. They never said that.
No. So I
never once.
I think one of the things that I saw a comparison of a couple weeks ago about Starfield was when you played Skyrim, for example, every place you went to, those people seemed like they had like roles they were fulfilling in the towns and stuff. Very similar to some of the places you go in Fallout, where it's like, oh, people are doing stuff.
Yeah.
Starfield has these places that look cool. And I'll be completely honest, some of those side quests, like the full like stories through those side quests, were pretty interesting. Like there's one you can go through with whatever the cyber corporation or whatever of the game is. Like their whole quest line was pretty interesting. But for the most part, like,
hey, is that Gary Oldman?
Gary
Oldman,
Oldman,
yeah, he's in
nice.
this.
Gary Oldman, Gillian Anderson,
Scully?
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, who doesn't show up in this, but
That cut me off of Star Power. I get it.
I'm so sorry.
No, you get it.
I did not mean to do that.
Superman,
Henry
Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you starting to swell up.
I'm still swell up a little bit.
Yeah,
But,
there are actually a bunch of stars in that game. Yeah,
The thing with Starfield is a lot of pretty much all the NPCs are lifeless. Like they're just there. They don't seem like they're doing anything. Only when you interact with them, but like on their own, like
They could just be standing there where you're not looking at them.
just waiting for
they
you.
T-posing when
not really stare. Yeah, but yeah, I know what you mean.
like there's way less like it's visually it's got a lot more going on, but actual game personality there's less going on.
They have more people though, right? Like they have more NPCs.
I mean, there's a lot more space to cover,
right?
as it were.
So I guess.
But the thing is, like the populations are like pockets though in that game. Like they are like limited to those because you might go somewhere on that planet, but the actual like people that's there, they're in that little pocket right there,
that one place,
a little hub, and then everything else is just like, teleport to this next little spot, and then we're gonna generate the dungeon down there, and that's where you do all the stuff.
Yep.
And then you go back to the other port, and this where people is, so you can sell your stuff. Is you over encumbered because you over encumbered a lot. In that
That's
game.
what happens.
Yeah, it is feeling crazy, but
You can't fast travel while you're over encumbered. So
That doesn't make any sense. Why do I have to spend skill points to be able to do that?
you got to be able to have a trade off, man.
No, you don't. You make the game. You make the
Do
rules.
you want the loot or do you want the time?
I hope that Star Citizen, what is it? Capital Division 42?
Squadron 42.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. No, well, I really do hope Squadron 42 is great. I just pretend like it don't exist because I don't want to be just like waiting on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've stopped waiting for it. I'm just, I'll be
I see
here.
the way your eyes gleam every time you talk about it. You wait for it.
Oh no, I'm waiting for it, but I'm not like, I'm getting upset about it anymore or nothing like that. I just like when it's out, it's out. I don't not believe that he's gonna finish the game. And in fact, what he showed last weekend is like, I'm glad because during the original live playthrough on stage, the game crashed like twice.
No.
And I know he was just furious because I knew when it crashed that first time, I was like, I know exactly what he's going to say. We played this 100 times this week and it didn't crash. And so, of course, he came out and basically said exactly that and saying the computer that they played it on stage wasn't one of theirs. It was one of the sponsored PCs at the event. So it was played on a computer with different hardware than what they were used to and whatever not. So
Optimize, bro.
yeah, well, that's what they're spending the next year and a half or so doing. I hope it's early 2026, but we'll see.
All right,
December 24th.
Get your 3090s ready minimum.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Minimum requirement.
Go ahead and
people.
start saving up your money.
That surprised me because I mean that's what he's known for. The Wing Commander games were games that folks showed off their computers with back in the day.
That's hilarious.
When Wing Commander 1 came out, if a lot of folks bought that game that their computer could not run it at all. And if you had a computer that could run Wing Commander, well, you were balling. It was like, oh, this is like the most powerful computer in the whole Southeast. He's playing Wing Commander.
It's making so many noises too.
Well, you got to think back what games looked like back then when Wing Commander came out. It was totally different. I know it's archaic now, but back then. But that's always what he's been known for. He always wants to be on the cutting edge of whatever tech is out at the time, which is one of the reasons this game's taking so long.
Keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah,
Tech keeps moving, it moves fast now.
but yeah, and he's always been more about presentation of the game, and he wants it to be one of the best looking things out there at the time, and this, that, and the other. And I think so far he's definitely still done that. And
You think they got it in Japan already?
no.
You know, sure they gave
You asked
everything.
your cousin?
They gave everything sooner over there.
Yeah. They played it. They said it was all right.
Well, the whole story for the game leaked years ago, so some folks already know the entire story for Squadron 42.
You know?
Do you one of those people?
No, I didn't.
Good.
Know.
Spoiler McGee over here didn't look it up?
No, because it was coming out in 2016 anyway. So
I might as well wait.
It's gonna be out soon, bro. You might as well just wait.
yeah, I'll just wait. Yeah,
I don't know
cool.
why people reading it. They're just gonna,
Yeah, but I mean, I watched it, and like I said, there was a lot of Star Citizen stuff that if you're interested in that game, you can go look at all the stuff that they show for it. It's actually really interesting, and again, the big part was they laid the goalposts. They know what 1.0 is going to be, and a lot of folks don't like it. And the funny thing is, for years, folks have been like, "What's going to be the point of this game? I thought this game was supposed to be an MMO." Blah blah blah. What they described is now an MMO, and a lot of folks are like, "Well, I don't like this game. It has a story mode in it now. I feel like I'm not going to be able to just go out and do whatever I want," which I never understand why folks just jump to conclusions like that. When somebody shows one thing, they think that's all it's going to be. It's like, play the game now. You'll be able to still go and do whatever the hell you want.
Not like I used to though.
Why? Because there's a story mode for folks who won't play Squadron 42, so won't have an introduction to it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Why you got change stuff?
because that's the name
You
of the
trying to
game.
wake these games up all the time.
Because that's the name of the game. The only constant is change.
don't say that shit to me.
Bro, I feel like he pulled something real deep out of you and you was like,
Nuh-uh. I want things to
but-
stay the same. Okay.
Yeah. Well, but
Tupac
yeah.
said things will never be the same.
Well,
What you gonna say? Go ahead.
gonna
Say
say
something crazy so I can go ahead and go off.
I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing disrespectful.
Yeah.
Thug life.
But I was happy that they actually showed actual in-game footage of Squadron 42. I thought they would just maybe show like a 15, 20-minute thing. No, they showed the entire prologue mission of the game.
It's good.
So
Hey man, you mad close to Nolan.
that was really close.
Yeah.
Not really close.
Oh shit, my bad, Nolan.
Sorry.
Big Nolan, my bad. That's so Nolan.
So
It's
that
a
was really
future
cool.
he can see.
It's
Nolan
funny.
North.
It's funny. I wonder how many actors forgot they even did the voices and the acting for it and stuff. I know that's probably got to be one of the things they probably had folks come back and redo a lot of the like motion capturing, because most of the motion capturing was done back in 2013, 2014.
Put these ping pong balls back on.
Oh yeah, we got to redo that. Technology is way better.
It's like I doubt they're getting John Rhys Davies to come back in to do pickup shots now. So they're probably getting other actors to redo a lot of these scenes.
He dead or
because no, but he's just older.
He's very old.
Are any of them dead?
No, not yet. But a lot of folks have been keeping up with it. A lot of folks have been keeping up with it though, because I mean, John Rhys Davies is not old. Is not young. Gary Oldman isn't very young.
Well,
He's not super old.
He came out
either,
old.
but-
This is Oldman.
Yeah. He's not like super old either, but he's not young.
How old is he?
He's probably 50.
I mean, he might be in his 70s by now. I'm not sure though.
That's old.
Hey,
Gary Oldman, think he's probably he looks
yeah,
kind of
he's
old.
in Leon the Professional. John Reno's dead.
He's 66.
Yeah, but
Pick up
he's probably
sticks.
in his mid to late 60s.
Is John Reno dead?
Yeah, John Reno been dead for a while.
Really?
Who?
Right? John Reno?
John Reno?
That dude's alive and well.
Who's John Reno?
He's an actor.
A French actor.
French actor,
What
yeah.
you talking about? Leon the Professional.
Oh, he's not dead.
He ain't dead?
No.
But I never heard he died.
Bro, in my mind, that dude died like 4 years ago.
Damn.
Right before the pandemic.
He's 76 years old.
Oh, wow. He's older than I thought he was.
He was old in Leon the Professional.
He was like 40, probably.
Yeah.
I
He
know
was
him
like
from
40.
the first Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in that?
Yeah, he was like one of the main villains.
But not the main one, but like one of them.
I
I
haven't
know him
seen
from
that movie in
On the Musha
years
3.
and years and years.
That's where you know him from?
That's kind of, I mean, I hate to say it, but that's kind of where I know him best from, too.
That's Jean.
It's John, yeah.
That was a good game, too.
I mean, that's his real name, right?
And Alex's best friend in Street Fighter, what was that? 5?
That's right.
Was it 5 where he showed up in an ending, or was
Yeah.
that 4?
No, it might have been 4.
Might have been 4. I know. I know. Best friends. Alex's best friend looks just like him.
Yeah, it was. Hey,
It was
you knew what that
him.
was.
Yeah, it was basically him. But yeah, Squadron 442.
Shout out to John Reno.
Squadron 42. I still can't wait for it, but I have no choice but to wait for it.
Hey,
But it looks good. If you're interested to see, check out the gameplay of it.
sometimes
it looks
that's all
really
we can
cool.
do is wait, man.
And yes, you will be eventually piloting fighters in the game because, again, folks on the internet are weird. They never showed you flying a spaceship, though, so I don't think you'll be able to fly spaceships anymore.
It's a space game.
It's literally the first mission of the game. Crying out loud. Anyway, people make me mad, especially during tax time.
I don't think it stopped for you, bud. So I don't.
I'm still coming down from this late tax filing,
Bro,
season.
I think you're going to be filing taxes the whole year.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
mean,
be,
this
you know, you in a 360 deal, bud.
I was working on one this afternoon. I'll hopefully be filing it next week, and then November is usually when I get ready for tax time anyway. So
It just keeps going.
it's been all year this year.
It'll just
Yeah.
take you like a month off, man. Come on.
I'm trying.
You got to do
No, you're
well.
not.
Try harder.
Yeah, bro.
People won't let
Nolan's
me.
version of trying is like, yeah, I mean, like I could, but like it's there.
Sure,
so.
I'll do it.
Yep.
Just give it to me.
I do have to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Just,
Having to bleed
just for a little while.
No, let these folks get arrested, bro. It ain't your fault. Like, bro, you shouldn't have that on your conscience.
No, I mean, I get it. He wants to help these people out, and he also gets paid for it. So, but also
The money ain't hey,
Most
man,
of the time.
How much your time is worth though? Because you can't get that back. You can get the money later.
But I'm saying you got to take time for yourself as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about to be Men's Mental Health Month.
Next month I'll probably be working on this.
See,
client
and then
stuff.
you got to because we do No Shave November, and we're supposed to be talking about men's mental health and like testicular cancer, and I mean stress.
I'm getting rid of a client next month though, so
What do you mean getting rid of them?
firing them.
But I
How
mean,
can you fire
I
a
thought you were
com-
going to hire somebody to get rid of them.
permanently? They're not being
No,
clear.
I'm still firing them, but
Why are you firing?
a client. Long story.
Probably
don't
shouldn't
wanna
get
get
onto it about
Yeah,
it.
Probably not. You're right.
let's talk about video games before we go.
They
Video
will
games,
probably
video games, video
never
games.
see this, but
I listen to your podcast, Nolan. You talking about me?
And wow,
They-
I got to say, this is quite a shock.
yeah, they would know.
All right, so for some reason, Darius wants to watch the ukulele replay lately.
Yeah,
Well, first of all, you got to say the name right, okay? Because that is an awesome name.
Ukulele,
It's Yuka
replay.
Replayley.
You could replay.
Oh, Ukulele replay. I didn't
Ukulele
notice that, yeah.
Replayley,
I've been saying
which
it
is
wrong
a
this whole time.
re-release of
Ukulele.
Ukulele. They came out a few
Remaster.
years ago.
Yeah, which I got to tell you, this actually looks really good.
Doesn't it though? I'm seeing it like
The
immediately
original
it
game
looks good.
was kind of meh, honestly. But I don't know what it is, but it just looks better now. Not just looks wise, like this
Looks
actually
like
looks
it's
fun.
It's
Yeah.
very vibrant.
You got you sound.
He running backwards like
Yeah.
Moonwalking.
Like the side scrolling version was to me a better playing game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually interested in trying this out.
With shorter races, you want to take us home? Probably you gonna race clouds? There ain't no way,
Bro, I can't outrun a cloud on foot.
bro. He tried to do the spin dash. They still kept going. Look, bro, you can't beat a cloud.
They ain't real. They ain't got no weight. Well, actually, they are.
What
They
is
got
this?
weight.
They ain't real.
The talking cloud's not real.
No, it ain't. Look
looks
at it.
really good though.
It does.
It
It does.
Even graphically, it looks really good.
Yeah.
What is it for?
At least PlayStation, because that's who showed.
Well,
the
that's
trailer.
one
Yeah,
reason
this
we're
is
watching this
PlayStation
trailer because there's something interesting at the very end. Of
Yeah.
Oh, Snaggletooth Olmec.
it. Rambo,
His name is Rambo.
Rap. Oh,
Oh, his name is Rambo. That's he knock his teeth
Yeah,
out.
knock his teeth out.
I only had like 2 of them.
I've had dreams like
What
that.
happened to under my teeth?
Yeah, if I lose all my teeth for
Oh
some
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Apparently, they say that's because you're getting older.
Yep.
Like you fear
Oh,
getting
that makes
older.
sense.
This happened to me before.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I just try to bury that
So-
shit deep down.
Well, this is the PlayStation
Damn it!
trailer. Wow.
PlayStation.
So, yeah.
You did good. You did
Well,
good.
I don't know if, but anyway, the at the end of the trailer, you know, they show the different systems that it's going to be on and stuff like that.
Yeah. Which is
Interestingly,
basically all of them. But
Right.
interestingly,
Funny enough,
funny enough, instead of saying Nintendo Switch, it just says,
it just says Nintendo with a couple of eyeballs over it. like, huh, look at this. Like, Nintendo.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice the eyeballs.
Oh no, because
I thought that was part of the.
They also tweeted.
Those are like the Hattie eyeballs, right?
Mm-hmm.
The hat.
Oh, they do kind of like
Odyssey?
Cappy.
Cappy. I said Hattie.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was right with you, dog. I was like, "Yep, it's Hattie."
That's it.
I know a chick named Hattie, so it.
Yeah,
It
I know a
could've
country
been.
named Haiti.
that's not the same.
But yeah, they also tweeted the trailer, and it and said Xbox Xbox Series S, PlayStation 5, and ... Nintendo with the eyes icon next to it. So
That's great. So hey, I'm just saying,
it's like, huh,
when the
just
smoke, there's fire.
a Nintendo console yet to be revealed.
Interesting.
2 eyes. Does that mean dual screen?
What is with the 2 eyes? That's crazy.
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it?
You don't think they slick, man? It ain't funny, bro. Show us the goddamn
Well,
system.
yeah, that's what everybody's wondering.
Bro,
It's
release this damn- bro, release the
clearly
direct that. Damn.
they know something. Now, the last time a video game company accidentally said something about Nintendo's next console,
Had to do a whole retraction.
yeah, they got bitch
bro,
slapped about it.
Okay.
Nintendo just walked up to them and was like,
So you got 2 eyes. What do 2 eyes have?
I got a theory. So see this area right here?
Bro, please stop.
Okay,
It makes like a U shape. So does that
Okay.
mean it's gonna be the Switch U?
it's like a V to me. It could be the Switch V.
Switch V.
You know what? Nintendo is dumb enough to put Switch V.
Yeah.
And not even Switch U.
Yeah, they would do that. They would
God,
do
I
that.
hope
Wii U.
not.
No, we got the Switch V.
Yeah,
I need the Switch U.
the
Swear to
switcheroo.
God, if they don't call this thing the Super
switcheroo.
Nintendo Switch, I don't know what they're doing. It's right there.
What about the virtual Switch?
No, I don't think
not?
anybody
Why not?
uses
We've
that.
not
also
the-
What about
decided.
the
No.
Switch
See,
64?
see.
There you go.
No.
Switch 64.
They'll release a new one of those little cardboard things that they made
The Labo?
that'll be like the V thing, the goggles thing attached to the front the front of your Super Nintendo Switch, and you can put it on your eyes and
The
get it
Switch
like
VR.
that. Yeah. Closest,
We in the VR game, baby.
closest thing to VR they'll have. Yeah.
So our version of VR is like just it being on your face and you just playing Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, it's all 2D. 2D.
So we felt like that was the best experience that people really wanted. They just wanted it on their face.
Just one of those.
So I want people comment and let us know what you think the 2 eyes mean.
Speculate.
Let's speculate here.
If it means anything.
Or if anything,
That's got to mean something.
two
Why
eyes,
is there
I think
2
that-
eyes there?
Well, I think they were just.
because they want you to open up your third eye.
I think
shit.
they just put it there to draw everybody's attention to that.
Well, he could have been made like an arrow.
That would have been more obnoxious.
Nintendo, yeah.
Hey, we got to make a new trailer. Nintendo call. They said,
And they
Nah,
might
don't
be
do
doing
that.
that right now. You don't know.
That's gonna be the phone call. Hey, this is Nintendo.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr.
Yeah,
Nintendo.
we'll fix it. We'll fix it.
We'll fix it.
Who is Mr.
Mr. Nintendo.
Hey, he sound Italian or
A little
Japanese?
bit, a little bit of both. I can't tell.
Oh snaps! He's a new thing.
Some brand I never seen before.
A Jap Italian.
Oh shit!
Oh, that just sounded bad.
I ain't know.
Jap Italian?
Hey, or if somebody said they was going to get some Jap Italian, wouldn't you be excited?
Yeah.
I would actually be kind of excited.
Hibachi Italian?
I haven't had enough
Oh,
Japanese
bro.
food tonight.
Well, is there?
Chicken Alfredo on the hibachi grill.
Give it to me,
You gonna flip it in your mouth too?
please.
You know what? They didn't do that the last time we went.
No, they didn't. I think it's because it's a bunch of dudes
You
there.
douchers. It's like, oh, dude, man. First of all, the hibachi that we had in Arkansas, which was good, by the way, delicious.
Yeah.
But that guy was out here. We was maybe like his 7th show or something like that. He wasn't fresh.
But
he
he
was
wasn't fresh,
mailing
but
in
he
the
did.
jokes.
He did have some good stuff though.
I mean, he seemed like he had a good time getting through it, but he's also like, yeah, let me hit him with the hits.
It was kind of late. It was kind of late.
Oh, it's the onion volcano. Y'all love that, don't y'all? Yeah,
It wasn't
that's
working
on
at
fire.
first, too.
yeah. He was
Well,
like,
you know, it's a couple tries.
of course, that shit doing
You
something.
couldn't get it up.
I mean,
It happens to everybody, man. You know,
anybody got a blue chew?
heard those work really well.
Y'all want some honey?
Bro, what if he came up to us and said, "Everybody got a blue chew"?
First and foremost, I expect 70% of the people at the table to go, what?
What?
I'll be one of them, I guess.
Yeah.
No idea.
You ever seen the commercial for blue chew?
Hey man, you gotta watch you take those. They show up in your P test. NFL player just got suspended for the honey pack.
Really?
Yeah, PEDs.
It is a performance enhancing drug.
Oh shit, you right.
Probably got from the gas station too.
Yeah, right before. Let me stop by here real quick.
Give me a Red Bull and a honey pack.
Bro, you wild.
All
I
right.
don't know what to do.
No, I think with the Nintendo thing, it kind of just like reinvigorates what we know it's coming.
I mean, everybody knows
It's just
coming.
a matter of when.
Yeah.
They win.
Bro, just give
I
us
know
that
you want to
direct.
see it.
Just give it to me.
You just want to be able to pre-order, don't you?
Huh? Well, I mean, yeah, so I can go ahead and start putting money towards it. But
Yeah. You can
I just want to see it.
You can save up money now. You don't have to know.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. No, I don't. I can't. It's impossible. I need,
can put
I,
like
need,
a Nintendo
I need to
fund.
have a goal first.
The goal is whatever the
I need a.
because don't you want to be able to get the system and then like whatever the games are and then maybe like some sort of peripherals.
Yeah.
How much you think you're gonna need to put aside?
500.
For the
game.
system itself or for everything?
Everything that you want to get on launch day.
500.
I think 500 is a good place to start.
Like, because Nolan's going to get collector's
550.
editions of control.
So I'm thinking like
controllers and all that
6.
shit.
I think 550, 600.
Because I think the console itself could easily be $400.
Yeah.
True. I think
Very
so,
true.
yeah.
If the things about the way the controllers and like just the the battery life stuff, all of that, like that kind of does raise the price. The controller's supposed to be magnetic and all that. Do you think that the Joy-Cons go up to like 100 for a pair?
Bro, don't say that. Please
I
don't
think
say
they
that.
say.
I hope not, but
I think they say around $80.
Okay,
hopefully,
maybe.
maybe.
We're going to find out any day now. I can feel it. It's coming.
I would say I would be shocked if we don't get a direct by the end of
By
the
the end of
year.
the year, yeah.
That just lets us
Bro, they
know.
better have something by the end of the year.
Well, just letting us know. Like we may not get a date yet, but just letting us know.
But just showing it.
Here's what we got. We know because first of all, they're gonna start the direct and be like, "Look, stop asking us."
I think they're going to show it off in November.
After Brothership,
That's what I'm going with.
because what's the last game of like that lineup of stuff? Was it Brothership? Was that the last one?
Maybe.
I feel like there was something. Well, I don't think there's anything major they announced
Like first party?
after that.
Yeah.
No, that's the first
I
part.
said Brothership because it was the Zelda.
Zelda.
It was something before Zelda, and then it was
Well, technically, Metroid Prime 4.
yeah,
No,
but
I
they
think you
No,
meant
but
this
that's
year, right?
yeah
not
that's
coming out till
on the
next
new
year.
system.
But
Yeah,
what I'm
we
saying, they
talking
didn't
about-
officially say that it was.
Then yeah, no, I'm saying, but they didn't show like a trailer. Like remember they showed the
Yeah, they
direct-
did.
They showed the trailer for Retro Prime 4.
yeah.
That shit's stupid.
Yeah, the during summer games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever they did during summer games.
Yeah.
They put Yakuza on the Switch. That's what it was. That's the big announcement.
I think Brothership's the last.
Dragon Quest 3 3D.
Yeah,
HD.
but those are
That's not
third
first
party
party
though.
Yeah, it's third party.
Yeah.
Are you talking about first party? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Brothership is the last first
Yeah.
party. Oh
So-
no, Country Returns. Beginning.
Oh, there
of-
you go.
Beginning of next year. It's January
Are
16th.
you looking like that?
Oh,
He was looking like, Guilty Gear.
Are you not? I thought you liked Country.
no, I don't know what. I apparently I didn't realize I had a face.
Yeah, you had a face, bud.
Yeah, it looks
So-
like Country's the next.
Well, they might wait after Country.
Oh, because they're gonna show you. They're gonna show it on that new system and be like, you can get it for the Switch.
I mean, they
Or-
said they're going to announce it before the end of this fiscal year, but the console itself is not coming out before the end of this fiscal year,
What's that
which ends in March. Their fiscal year ends in March, so
And their next first
they'll
party
announce it
games
sometime between now and March.
after that is Prime 4 and Pokemon Legends.
Now, I feel like that Legends game is definitely gonna be on that new system. Like one of the.
Oh, I think everything starting after what they've announced is going to be on both.
Well, I mean, like I know, yeah, but like show because they're gonna do the thing where they're like, you could play it on here, and it's gonna run technically,
Or
or you play it on this and it's gonna run.
Yep.
it's going to be sprinting.
Like some games already have a 4K textures in it, and some games you can probably download a 4K texture pack. Just make sure to buy your SD card before you.
Also, the new Series X is gonna come out with a 2 terabyte hard drive standard, but apparently they might not have a disk drive, so I'm very torn on that.
Bro, why?
Series S. I mean,
Series
yeah.
X.
Oh, Series X.
Yeah.
Series X.
There'll be a new Series X coming out with a 2 terabyte hard drive and better power consumption.
I'm not willing to give up a disk drive.
And they're not gonna
especially-
have the you can add one to it either.
No,
Because they don't have that like the PlayStation.
Well, I wonder because I just heard that they're about to start allowing folks with backward compatible games to put the disc in the system, and then the game will just be on your account after that.
Really?
So you don't have to keep the disc in there anymore.
You want to like download
backward compatible games.
They definitely.
Yeah, because I mean that's how it works anyway. You put the disc in, it sees what game it is, and then it goes downloads the game anyway.
Yeah.
But usually you have to keep the disc in, but they're apparently going to take out the requirement to keep the disc in for.
Yeah, but at some point you're gonna have to put the disc in though.
Well, to get it originally, yeah.
So if they take the disc,
it seems like more something for folks who are already doing that with their discs, but it's like. But now, of course, you couldn't really stop somebody from giving them the disc anyway. But if they're coming out with a new console without disc drive, there's going to be folks trying to hurry up and get these games on their.
Don't let them take your disc drives. Don't let them take it. Fight back. Fight with your hands if you have to.
All right, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Oh, we already did the thing.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
No,
shit, we didn't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said if I don't say it, then nobody was gonna say it.
But you did say it the first time.
I said, and it was like, cause you just jammed it up in there. You ain't even spit on it first. You just jam it in there. And now I told you if I didn't do it, y'all weren't gonna do it. I gave you a chance and you failed, and not even That's So Nolan knew it.
I'm sorry, man.
It's the future I can see. That's so Nolan.
Anyway,
Mysterious me.
make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and finger blast that bell icon. Let us know what you think those eyes meant above the Nintendo icon. They meant something. Maybe they just meant see. Like, see this.
Yeah, you see this?
That's probably the end. That's
Right.
it.
CD.
Don't comment on that.
Brand new game. That's what it is. Yeah. So
Okay.
You see this game? Yeah.
Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want us to talk about, what you don't want us to talk about. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. No,
What? I don't do outros.
all right,
Stars
everybody.
born over here.
Most popular person doesn't even want to be here. All right, see you later. Bye.